sanitize.
Sound Records Music News powered by Left Bank Magazine. I'm Rebecca Sampson. October surprise! Let's start the show with a PSA directed to our newly COVID-infected president's supporters. Lil Malai has something to tell you all. Please listen very, very carefully.
बाबू सोना बेबी करो ना मन में बस गया डर है जो करो ना और खाओ कीड़े मकोड़े पकोड़े चमगादड़ को नहीं छोड़ा बड़ी ब्रेव बने I'm bored in the house and I'm motherfucking bored. Bored in the house and I'm motherfucking bored. Can you fucking stop with the basic what you call? Let's look at the cause, maybe pray to the Lord.
Thanks, Lil Malai. Achoo! Love it. Speaking of geniuses, we are beyond thrilled to showcase our FYC pick this week. You may remember Lachi from the Disability Awareness Panel by Women in Music that she moderated and we highlighted on the show 2 weeks ago. Lachi is a force. She's a writer, producer, vocalist, and published author. And now, here is Lachi with an exclusive Blonde Records Music News performance for her arrangement of Genius, which is being considered for a Grammy nomination.
Thanks, Rebecca. Hey guys, it's Lachi. I'm really excited to be here and to share my latest project with you. It is the acapella arrangement of LSD's Genius.
Baby, baby, don't you see? I got everything you need.
Mixed with Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. Arranged by me. I'm really excited that this track is being considered for a Grammy nomination in Best Arrangement, Acapella or Instrumental. So we're going to give you a little taste of it. Me and the acapella group that actually did perform it, Mezzo. So Erin, right before we do this, why don't you say hello and tell everybody a little bit about Mezzo, and then we'll kick right into it.
Hey everyone, this is Erin here from Mezzo, one of New York's premier acapella groups. We are so excited to be collaborating with Lachi on this awesome track, Genius Remix. We hope you enjoy.
I'm a genius under pressure, no question. I'm really special. Upper echelon when I bless you, no question. It's intellectual, it's a pleasure, it gets sexual. Women, every complexion, quick connection, then ejection. My love is so ambidextrous. I'm a genius, imperfection, a specialist, and an exorcist. Excellence for evidence, recklessness for irrelevance. In the room, I'm an elephant, spelling it for the hell of it. ABCDRUG
Oh my God, baby, baby, don't you see? I got everything you need. Only a genius could love a woman like she. Genius, baby. M-E-Z-Z-O-M-E, H-I-J-K-S-D.
I just got chills. Voting members of the Academy, in our humblest of opinions, this extraordinary fusion definitely deserves a nomination. Thank you, Lachi, and thank you, Mezzo. Y'all rule. Everybody check the show notes and follow them to show your support. When I was a child, I wandered under the gray sky with a different map every day. So many dreams ran together. I wondered if someday I would make it beyond that cloud. Scoobert Doobert's new song, Hologram, reminds us of a Sylvia Plath poem. The only difference is that he sings it in Japanese. We are so proud to premiere the music video for Hologram by one of our favorite allies, Scoobert Doobert. like and comment on that music video by following the link in the show notes. And thank you so much for letting us premiere the video for Hologram. It is National LGBTQ History Month, and we are so excited to have M, the Myth, and Goldilocks participate in iHeartRadio's National Coming Out Day Awareness campaign. Listen to Pride Radio and iHeart to hear our two favorite gender nonconforming artists tell you more of their coming out stories. Thank you, iHeart, for featuring Goldilocks and M, the Myth. Look at these sick vertical vids I made for them this month.
Why don't we laugh just a little more? What are we living for?
Feel Love comes out on M, the Myth's birthday, October 16th. You know we'll have them preview it next week exclusively for you. Speaking of M, the Myth, here they are now, and I heard there's some juicy news pertaining to Kanye we need to get our ears on. Is that right, M?
Yes. In Kanye news this week, Charlemagne the God reported on The Breakfast Club that Kanye may have locked Big Sean in a terrible record deal.
I hope one day Big Sean tells this story, but just know Kanye West owes Big Sean a whole lot of money, and he got Big Sean in a very terrible contract to be out here screaming about giving folks their masters back and all types of other
he
things.
said he's going to. Big Sean said thanks, so let's see what actually happens. But this is his last album, right, that he has to do under him, so...
I believe so, yeah.
He wants to
owes
talk
Big
all that.
Sean.
You got to put your money where your mouth is.
Is he literally doing to Big Sean what he's claiming to be a victim of? In TikTok news, a judge blocked the Trump administration's download ban last Sunday, but Minucci said on Wednesday that it will still be banned unless it becomes a US-owned company. I wonder if Trump will drop this whole TikTok thing now that he has COVID. Actually, I can see him sitting in his sick bed getting really into TikTok. Wait, I predict that during Trump's quarantine, he pivots from Twitter to TikTok. I just wanna know you. You wanna know you. You wanna bow so. You heard it first here on Blonde Records News. Okay, I know Rebecca already announced the iHeart liner news, but I wanted to give y'all a sneak peek to one of my liners for iHeart Radio. Do you want to hear it? Okay. Hi, my name is M the Myth, and Sunday, October 11th is National Coming Out Day. I came out to my mother 10 years ago as a gay man, and after this, I realized I wasn't a man. Then I came out to my family and friends as gender nonconforming. And a few years later, I came out to the world as a queer musician and artist. And I moved to New York City where I felt safe to express myself. My journey hasn't been easy. It has required me to focus on my dreams and my joy. I believe we can change the world by sharing our stories. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. And I also have some exciting news. My birthday is coming up this month, October 16th. I'm turning 30 years old, and in celebration, I'm releasing one of my favorite songs I've been working on for several years. It's called Feel Love, and I think more now than ever, we need to feel love and feel what that really means and looks like, and take that energy to the polls. Make sure you vote.
Thanks, Em, and thanks for the sneak listen. I'm so proud of you. Do you want to hear Goldie's too?
What's up, everybody? It's me, Goldilocks, aka Yes I Am Goldilocks. And this Sunday, October 11th, is National Coming Out Day. Man, I remember when I first came out to my family as a young teen, it was one of the most important and terrifying moments of my entire life. The fact is, people are far more likely to support LGBTQ plus equality when they personally know someone who's part of that community. That's why it's more important than ever to come out, be seen, and be heard. So join Pride Radio and iHeart Radio as we celebrate National Coming Out Day this Sunday, October 11th.
Here's an LGBTQ plus History Month fact. The first openly gay teacher, Rodney Wilson, in 1994 chose October to commemorate Gay and Lesbian History Month because the first two marches for gay rights happened in October, first in 1979, then in 1987. We'll do a new fun fact every week of October. And while we're showing roster love, Gia's World comes out this Friday, y'all. Celeste is here to give you a sneak preview of the latest beautiful release off of her upcoming album, My Blue House.
On a mountaintop I see Jesus well below me. The water trickling down the creek is beautiful. From my high peak I hear the resonating sounds. The chorus of the glorious land sings, you are not an I or me. You're not alone, you are a we. I join an echo in the sound, the vista and my spirit one. And in this moment I am free, free of my mind, free of my me. And in these glimpses I lose all my senses. Satellite beams me, views from outside I hear. Thank you infinitely, thank you infinitely, yes truly, infinite in me.
You can catch a phenomenal live performance of songs from My Blue House when Celeste does her Amazon Music Twitch show on October 15th. We're betting the debates get canceled. So join us for some music at 9 p.m. Eastern instead of watching two old white men yelling at each other. See, we can manifest the future we want. Okay, I really wanted to come down to the city for HNRY FLWR's socially distanced rooftop Temple of the Void dinner last night, but couldn't make it. However, the Blonde Times Bands Do BK crew did represent, and it was an amazingly cathartic experience.
Because it's about feeling strange on stage. I've been playing on stage my whole life, but to be playing it after so long really makes you appreciate it more. Seeing stranger when I'm done. Stranger.
About the Temple of the Void, you've got to follow HNRY FLWR and attend. Sam, do you believe in the infinite void?
It's Rebecca. I worshipped at the Church of HNRY FLWR last night, and I gotta tell you, it was an absolute religious experience. A lot of wine too. We're gonna kick things off with the newest from the Big Easy. This is Fake It Till I Make It.
I'm just saying, I see the same things that you see. I don't talk to the people that I meet. I try to find out I'm all I don't need sleep, 'cause everything is so different.
Love that track. That is one of two that the band recently dropped off their upcoming album, A Long Year, which is out everywhere on October 23rd. Be sure and keep an eye and ear out for that, and tune in for their stream on Baby TV on October 27th. Next up, we have I Hate Love, the absolutely gorgeous new single from Extra Special.
I hate love.
Premiered on Bands BK on the radio last week and is one of two songs that is out now off the upcoming debut EP Lazy About It. That is coming out on October 23rd, and trust me, you are going to love it. Stay tuned for that. Third, we've got something nice that I stumbled upon via scroll. It's Say It Like That from Sabrina's song.
If you're gonna say something, say it like that, say it like that, say it like that. If I'm gonna spill my guts, say it right back, say it right back, say it right back. Tired on my own, staring at the phone, staring at the phone, staring at the phone.
This is a Bandcamp Friday release and follows the artist's two-track release 20, which came out earlier this year. You can find all of those everywhere now. I love a bi-coastal collab, and I am stoked to share a new favorite from LA's Tyzo Bloom and NYC's Pom Pom Squad. This is TV.
Come here, can we get it right? I just wanna tell you something. All night, can you feel my heart is racing, but it's rushing. So just give me a try. Come here.
Such a great track. Tyzo wrote that they wanted to tell a story about desperation and being emotionally lost, which I think is something that in 2020 we can all kind of resonate with. And fifth, we have Stone's Eagle from Kissed by an Animal.
You get so carried away.
This is the title track from the Brooklyn Four Pieces' new 3-song EP, which is recorded at home between March and July. In true 2020 form, the band members recorded their parts for this one song separately and have actually never played it together in person. That being said, I am very much looking forward to the debate that they can, and I am very much hoping to be there. And now some excellent video action for you in the form of the music video for Impossible Colors' Different Frames, in which the band is kidnapped by a deranged wannabe comedian and forced to laugh at his jokes at knife point. The band told me they're all about DIY, and this video is no exception. They filmed it on a low budget, they enlisted the help of their friends, and they actually shot it all on a cell phone, which is absolutely insane because I can barely do an Instagram story. Be sure and check out that entire video, the video for their song Gravity, which is absolutely gorgeous, and their entire record, Picture Erased, which just came out earlier this year. And finally, we are going to close things out with NYC rock and rollers Red Sun Radio. This is the rooftop session for their song Suicide Watch, which is about people coming face to face with their mental and emotional limits.
I'm dragging my heels through the dirt. I sweat through my best dress shirt.
Love that song, and really want to be on that rooftop. Thanks so much. This has been Bands Do BK. Be sure and follow us for info on your favorite artists and their favorite places in Brooklyn. Back to you, Rebecca.
Thanks, Sam. Someday we are all going to hang out, and it's going to be glorious. What an epic episode today. Thank you to all of our guests, especially Lachi and Mezzo. Please support all of the featured artists by listening to our playlist and following everyone linked in the show notes. In closing, and for the dedication, I want to highlight Ty Stiglorius' healing post about her artist John Legend's son, Jack, who passed away due to pregnancy complications last week. She said what's helped her get through grief and loss is chanting the Kundalini chant, Akal.